Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's Silly Saturday video we are again on Soulstone Survivors because you know Soulstone Survivors is a Silly Saturday build and we have ourselves static summons for today's video. So because the Chaos Walker actually received new weapons in the Scorching Sands update, which hit yesterday, or the alpha hit yesterday, we received a new secondary weapon skill, which was Volcano Eruption. This is a static summon, so I thought, you know, well, we've also got ourselves Chaos Totem, Build Ballista, as well as Shockwave Totem, and then we took 2 buffs. Now, while I was doing this, we took ourselves Weapon Expert to make sure we got Volcano Eruption nice and easily. We took Executioner, Skill Mastery Slam, so we could get Shockwave Totem, Reroll Mastery, and Skill Mastery Projectile, so we could get Build Ballista. The Chaos Totem is native to the Chaos Walker, so he can get Volcano Eruption and Chaos Totem without extra ruins. So best person to do this on is the Chaos Walker. We then got Arcane Power and Bloodlust to also buff the towers. Now, while I was busy doing this, I actually thought to myself, is there maybe another totem in the game? And I thought, no, it must only be these 4. So I went ahead, we did it, we got the 4 totems, and I was like, oh yes, I managed to get all of them. You know, let's do the video, this is going to work out fantastically. And, you know, by the time I got there and I got everything set up and all of that, I remembered there is still the Venom Tower. We forgot Nature Mastery and the Beast Master's Venomous Tower, so that is really unfortunate. There is a 5th totem that we could have had, but just for the sake of the Silly Saturday and just how hard it is to get some of them, because there are so many projectile skills, there are so many slam skills, I thought, you know what, we already have 4 out of 5 of them, we're gonna do this, and that's where we are today. So Chaos Totem actually lands up probably doing the most over here, because as you can see it does have quite a decent chunk of multicast as well as +1 to max units, where the Shockwave Totem, although we also have +1 to units, it doesn't have that chunky multicast like we have for our Shockwave Totems. But at least we can just chill in the corner. Here's more multicast. Ooh, even more multicast. And now we're going to work on some cast frequency as well as crit and some other bonuses to go with that. So we're not going to need the armor. Get rid of that. I think we can just grab the slow. We do have hypothermia, so adding slow stacks means that we add more fragility stacks as well, which just means more damage. And we're just going to keep going. Now, if I could have changed anything, it would have been to put the Nature Mastery in instead of, you know, Executioner, just so we could have got that 5th totem. But again, like I said, it is very lucky for us to have hit everything here on our first endless cycle. So we took 7 minutes to get absolutely everything we wanted. We hit the most insane luck and we just went with it. So we're going to lock the legendary damage, take that, grab that, and we're just going to keep going over here. The slow is more damage, some doom, potency, and just flat damage. We don't have a lot of crit chance, we're only on 70%, well, I mean that is quite a lot actually, 70%. We don't have critical strike mastery, so we're not really too worried about getting over 100% or too much worried about the crit. But having crit is fantastic because again everything can crit. But as we are playing this, you can kind of see that the Chaos Totem is overshadowing all the other skills. The Volcano Towers over there kind of shooting quite aggressively with the multicast, so that's really fantastic to see. So that's really cool, and I like the fact that it's not like just a totem. So our Shockwave Totem and Chaos Totem are totems, but this one over here is an Eruption, so it is like a little mini volcano, which is really, really cool. And then we also have the ballistas, so a static Silly Saturday, really, really cool. I would love to see some more totems in the game, that would be fantastic. And yeah, it's just really, really cool to have all of these here for us. So I don't think expansion is going to help here, but it's rare, so it's better than whatever else we had over there. I could have maybe re-rolled. I should have maybe re-rolled. That's probably going to upset a bit of people, having a re-roll and not using, having 10 re-rolls and not using them. But again, guys, we just here for the video to show what the build is like and just to have fun with it. So, you know, getting the most out of it for like a high endless run or something like that would be something we would re-roll for, but that's not something we necessarily need or have to do because we've already got the damage, as you can see, and we are in a fantastic spot, especially since we have the Chaos Totem, and that's really good for applying that all those curses or negative effects onto the enemies. So applying brittle, exposed and things like that from the Chaos Totem. I don't think any of these do direct damage. This does deal direct damage. This also deals direct damage over here. So all of them actually deal direct damage, which is fine. So it means that they can proc brittle as well as exposed. So that's also okay over there. So no real issues along that side, and worrying about whether brittle will be good or not, it is actually going to be perfectly fine. So Chaos Totems is definitely going to be putting out a lot of damage this run. But I mean, you can see how insanely defensive this is. I don't think anything can get close to us unless obviously it's ranged. Then it doesn't have to get close to us, it just needs to shoot its silly attack, and we are stuck with having to kind of just deal with it that way. So more multicast always, we'll grab that. Damage increase for Chaos, that's going to increase the modifiers for our cast frequency as well as the damage for our Chaos Totem, so that's great. More damage over there and more stacks for fragility, so this is just a fantastic run and doing a fantastic amount of damage. I feel very safe when we are playing this build as well, and as you can see, it's just a fantastic little thing we've got going over here. Alright, so here is Alexis the Chaos, well, there was Alexis the Chaos Bringer, but he be dead, so, you know, they are dead. It's a monster, so the demon is dead, or the Lord of the Void, or whatever you want to call them. You guys, please let me know down in the comment section if there are any particular builds you would like to see for a Silly Saturday. Let me have some ideas out there from any of you. I do see from previous comments before that there are still some ideas that I haven't done for a Silly Saturday video necessarily, but they were actually ideas that I had done previously to being necessarily having so many subscribers beforehand. So there might be a video or two where you suggested like a full frozen build. I have actually done things like that previously on the channel, and you may have missed them because they weren't necessarily a Silly Saturday video. So if you do want to go have a look at all the thematic builds or just builds that I have done, go take a look at the channel. There is the Soulstones Survivors playlist, and all of the videos that I have done on the game are in that playlist, and you'll be able to see if there was an idea I've already done there. If not, you can just let me know down in the comment section, and I will definitely make a plan to do that as a Silly Saturday idea. You know, why wouldn't I? It's just fantastic having you guys enjoy something that you have, you know, decided on having done. Alright, so we're going to go more potency, some more crit. Ooh, a pending doom, but we got it too late. I should have locked the crit there. Fragility to bleed, more potency, crit. Area of effect is fine, and another volcanic eruption. That is 90% increased damage we just got for the volcanic eruption. So they should be doing a lot more damage now as well. Would be nice if maybe not multicast, but maybe the volcanic eruptions could have something where just like our chaotic missile or fiery missile, where it actually hits more than one thing at a time. That would be actually quite an interesting idea where I could get a mod for the specific skill so that it could actually erupt or have like a mega eruption after so many attacks or something like that, where it will hit more enemies on the screen for that one attack. So that would be quite cool. So I don't know, maybe just a weird idea that I have in my mind while I'm looking at the way that it attacks the targets. Alright, again, I keep forgetting that we do have the rerolls. So every time I see that we... Lasting's only these, hey? These are static, not lasting. So we can reroll that, take the crit, and we're actually on the final boss over here. And we are going to just destroy Alexi, the Plague Bearer, and that is time. So it was a very enjoyable build. I do think that this should maybe hit more than one target at a time, but it does only summon... Oh no, it just summons one volcano, continuously fires at the nearest enemy. Maybe I could fire more streams and do less damage, but I don't know if that would make it too powerful or not. But again, really exciting, really cool. The ballista actually doing the most amount of damage, which is really surprising, although it did have 200% increased damage, but so did the chaos totem. So that was actually really surprising. It's probably because of the fragility and because of the way it attacks. I'm not 100% sure, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.